Hi everyone, we are live with a drink delay. This is Love Blind, covering season 9 of Love is Blind on Netflix. I'm your host Neil. I'm here with my co-host Shelly.
Hey everyone.
And we are back with WhoCaresAgazna part 2. We're just going to cover it all. Everything from episode 7 through 12. It's all on the table. But we got couples left, and Ali and Anton, Jordan and Megan, and Edmond and KB. Not in that particular order. We're going to start with Anton and Ali because, man, I don't know.
I thought they were going to make it only because they got engaged in the first episode and we never saw anything.
Yeah.
We still never saw anything. And then all we saw was like some conflict about Anton's partying life and like, you know, Ali's maybe a little messy. Ali wants her Botox taken care of and all these other things. They have their schedules are, I don't know, I think they both work night shifts.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I learned anything about this couple or these people.
No, I mean, I just learned they just kind of learned like they both seem like not great people. Like she was like, yeah, I don't clean. I was doing a nursing degree, so my mom did everything. So I don't like to clean or cook or do anything, but also like she wants taken care of.
Yeah.
But then also doesn't really want to do anything in return, it seems, other than just like be pretty, I guess.
Pretty. Yeah. I totally think she's going to find what she's looking for. I have no doubt about that.
She's very pretty, so I'm sure she can.
Very pretty.
I'm sure she can find that. And if that's what she wants, I think that's what she wanted and then made it about his drinking or whatever. Although she is like, hey, what's up? There were like 2 cases of alcohol in the fridge. What happened to him? And he's like doing some sort of like alcoholics math where he said he had 2 to 3 and somehow that equals 24 beers. Like he's like, I had a couple, they had a couple, beep boop boop bop bop bop, but then I took 1 down to him. I had 1, he had 1. She's like, well, then there was also the 12-pack of course. He's like, I don't remember. Yeah, those, I think you drank those maybe, or maybe I did. Who knows? But if I did, it wasn't me and I don't have a problem. I don't know. It just felt like he definitely drinks a fuck ton. And then being like, well, is the tequila still in there? And he's like, super long pause and think. And you know the answer is absolutely not. It's definitely not in there.
That was my favorite part.
He's like,
let me play this game.
Check, baby. Answer's no. Because this motherfucker apparently does drink a lot, I think. So, like, to be fair, I'm not blaming her too much. I think he has a problem, but holy shit. Like, she just bought that math in real time. And I was like, how are you buying this?
I think she was, like, weighing her options.
Oh, and then she's just like, I can get out of this.
It's not worth the argument.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I think if she wanted to, she would have pushed harder.
Like, here's the problem, right? I don't know. I don't know anymore. My scale is all messed up. So, like, what he's actually doing is different. What he said he was doing was 2 to 3 drinks, maybe 2-3 days a week. Maybe.
Yeah, right.
And she was like, you're like a fucking degenerate alcoholic. So my question is he that? Like that? Some people, that's like, that's fine.
I mean, I'm trying to understand the definition of alcoholic. Because I think it's like, if it's impacting your life, it's impacting, if you can't go without it.
Yeah.
It's a tough one because it's like, because 2 to 3 drinks, that's not going to get you super drunk necessarily. It's probably going to give you a light buzz. So like, does that count? I don't know. I think it just depends on the dependency of it. Like, can you go weeks without it or months without it and be okay? Or is it like, if you don't have it, something, you just can't function. I think he he says he has 2 or 3 drinks a night. I don't know what time span the beers, the tequila got gone in. I don't know if
Dude,
it was
I mean, I don't know. They weren't together that long, and I'm like, if you're going through that much, like, I just think she was like, holy shit, you're much bigger of a partier than you said you were, and I do think that's true.
Yeah.
I think that's
I
true.
don't think she wants that lifestyle. I think she wants to like.
No, man, her mom was like, our family doesn't drink. Not in a way of like, our family doesn't drink, like, hey, like, is he drinking a lot? But like, she's just like, our family doesn't drink. Like, I'm Judgy McJudgerson. How much does he drink? Ever? That's too much. And so I'm like, that's fine if you want to, if that's your thing, that's your thing. But I think like, it doesn't necessarily mean like, if I go to the brewery with a friend like on Friday afternoon, like Friday evening or whatever, and like shoot the shit that I'm an alcoholic or whatever.
No,
like I like or like at trivia every week I have beers. Why?
Yeah.
It's trivia. Why the fuck not? Like
Yeah.
why do I care? Why teetotal my life? Right? So like who cares?
Yeah.
But if that's a big deal to you, then don't marry me.
Right. You know? Yeah. I mean, I think I'm a very social drinker. I try to drink at home. I can't do it. I will like literally open a bottle of wine, pour myself a glass, and like a fourth glass.
Really?
I don't like drinking alone. I don't know. I get bored or whatever. Like I've tried, and like I have so much alcohol in my house that I've thrown.
Gotta get better wine, Shelly, because I'll tell you what,
wine.
I make dinner and like I pop open a nice bottle of wine, and 2-3 glasses in, I have a pretty nice.
Yeah.
I watched some episodes of something, I'm good to go. But like I also make like a super big like pasta dish or whatever. So,
right.
Like,
which is totally fine. It's a personal problem. Like, but when I'm out, I will definitely drink. I'm very much a social drinker.
Yeah.
And I'm very social.
I mean, I don't mind. I'm like, I don't know. I think it's fine if you have a few drinks with dinner or whatever. I don't care. Do whatever you want as long as you're not like abusive and disruptive. But like, also at the same time, she didn't want that, I don't think.
No, and I think that combined with, you know, the girlfriend telling her that Anton and this other guy go to strip clubs together and that's their lifestyle. Like, I think that is a little like, oh, I'm about to marry this person. This was their lifestyle up until 3 months ago, potentially. Does that change really in like that short amount of time? Like, it's not enough time to like know if that's like something Anton's not going to do as often or if that's going to be part of his regular routine. Like, there's no way for her to know that.
I feel like that's going to be part of the routine. I really do. Like, I think she has good concern to worry because. Like,
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Do you know how many strip clubs I've been to? I've been single a lot in the last several years, and I'll tell you what, I've gone to 0 strip clubs. But like, you can not go to them.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's just fine.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I don't see the allure. So it's not a me. That's just a me thing. But at the same time, if he likes doing that and you're not okay with it, I think he's still going to get drunk and do that occasionally. That's
probably because it's like, how does that? That's like a recent thing. It's not like, oh, I went to the strip club 10 years ago. Okay, great. This is like a very recent time he was going to the strip club. So I don't see him shaking that off quite so easily, I guess.
No, I mean, I don't know, whatever he wants, but like I don't know. I don't know if he's ready to settle down. So
I think he wants to. I mean, you know, when it was funny when he's describing what he loves about Ali. He was like, does she cook? No. Does she clean? No. Does she like expect me to like all these things? He's like, still gonna marry her. Which cooking and cleaning is not why you should marry somebody, obviously.
No,
but it was like there was no reasons like why he actually loved her. Obviously, she is very beautiful. She seems smart. She's a nurse, I think. So it seems intelligent. Seems like she has her shit together. A lot of stuff there, but like I don't think on camera we just never saw that. I'm sure he described that. We just never saw him articulate why he actually did love her. I will say it was like, so the wedding day comes. Can we skip to that, or was there anything else?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Okay. So it's the wedding day. So she's getting ready. The moms are there, whatever. And Anton's mom comes in and she's like, I love your son so much. And I did not see that coming, I don't think. Like, if the whole time I was like, okay, she's for sure going to say no. And then the mom comes in, she's like, I love your son so much. So then I'm like, okay, maybe she'll say yes, or maybe she'll say
right?
or something. Like, But when they get to the altar, you know, he says yes, she says no, and she says, you are a different person to me in the pods than you are in reality, and kind of leave. So that to me means they probably aren't together in any capacity anymore.
Oh, I don't think so. Yeah. I think
but that's the confusing part to me is like, again, like, is it you just
why
have
would you
someone not romantic?
Why would you say that to like his, like, again, is because it's for the cameras, I guess, and that's disgusting. Like, it's bad.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just to appease the mom. I don't know if it's like, oh, I want to tell, which is totally fair. Like, you want to tell, she'd want to tell Anton first before she tells his mom. Totally valid. But again, like, I think I just don't understand, like, it must not be romantic love, because I don't think you'd give that up. You probably have love for this person, spending a month with them at this point. I'm sure you have some strong feelings there, but just very confusing to me. So I'm trying to rationalize why you would ultimately not want that.
I don't know. I just think, I think she wanted something different. He wants something different, and they were not meant for each other. So
no, I mean, overall their relationship seemed pretty, besides him drinking, it wasn't like a volatile relationship. I don't think they had any, even there, like, when she's questioning about drinking, it's still fairly calm. Like, no one's.
I still kind of got the vibe that, like, she was still sort of reading him like, I'll see if he really worships me hard enough, and it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And that's fine, I guess, but, like, someone might throw a bunch of money and time at you, but they might also be like a fucking decrepit 80-year-old gross billionaire or whatever, and that's fine if that's what you want to do. But, like, and there's probably younger, hotter people too that will do the same thing for you. But, like, I just think he was like, no, like, I want sort of a real relationship, but also, I don't know. I feel like his buddy got in a relationship.
Yeah.
And since his buddy can't go party with him, he's like, man, I need in a relationship.
Yeah.
And that's not a great reason. So.
No. I mean, I think he went on the show looking for something. They're just not compatible. Their lifestyles are way too different. What they're looking for is different. I think he was trying to, I think he did want to marry Ali, but I don't think, like, she was necessarily.
Yeah, I don't think she was ever really into him.
No. And I think the conversation with her friends is pretty telling. You know, the fact that he makes good money, not really good money.
Yeah.
And
then she just wants to be like a passenger princess. I think she just wants a sugar daddy, honestly. But
that's not Anton, not at this age. No,
it's not. No.
And her sister also had issues with her wanting to, I guess, get married so quickly. So I'm sure all of that played a role. I don't know what point maybe the breakdown was, like, when she talked to the girlfriend one-on-one and found out he was more of a partier. I don't know, because there were times where I thought they might be all in. And the only reason I thought that too is because we barely saw them. So I was like, this is our golden couple.
Right. You're like, they're probably fine. Exactly.
Yeah. I'm surprised I didn't get much airtime, maybe because they weren't as volatile of a couple. Like, they just calmly talked about things and they disagreed.
Yeah, I think they kind of just kind of like flew under the radar. I don't know.
Yeah. But
I think they can find people easily. I think they'll find people. I hope they find them. I don't know. I just don't know if either of them really. They want to be in a very particular type of relationship, I think.
Yeah.
And if they find that, great. Otherwise, don't pretend to be other things. So there you go.
I think Ali will definitely find what she's looking for. I have no doubt. Anton too. I don't think he's looking for anything.
No, I think he'll find someone. It'll be fine.
Yeah. I think they'll both be fine.
So they'll be great. It's fine. They're fine.
They're fine.
I'm not concerned for either of them. Like, I think they were fine. I just think they just didn't work out. I was like, I don't think you should be together. So don't.
They're just not compatible. There's better people. They weren't the worst couple by far. They were actually a pretty decent couple overall.
No, that's why I thought they might make it. But I just think I thought maybe she's not into it, and then she wasn't. So there you go. So
cool.
Edmond and KB.
Okay, Edmond and KB.
Oh God. I just, man, like, yeah.
I guess we should start. I'm going through my notes now. Okay. So we see Edmund's mother, which was a treat. Oh, can we go back to the cupboard thing? I don't know. Did we talked about in the last episode? I think we talked about it.
Did we? I think we did. Where you get
that was my favorite Edmund moment ever.
Yes, like the fact that he's like, I love it. Like he's so excited to be in that fucking cabinet. I loved it. It was such a hilarious moment where she's just like, "What is wrong with you?" But I guess if you like it, and he's like, "It's great," and you're like, "This guy's just having pure. It's just all him. It's great."
Yeah,
that one moment, one shining moment.
Oh, and watching him, I think this is one of the later episodes, but watching him rollerblade was just such a treat.
Oh God, this guy rollerblades
so much.
He fucking shreds those rollerblades up. He tears it up. Like,
I love that he was trying to teach her. I love that he has a rollerblading community. Like, I loved everything about that.
I love that the first people that he identified as showing up for him, the rollerblading community. Which,
yes,
God,
everyone can feel that supported. Yes,
bless him. Like, just God bless him. Like, I think the fact that you're like the rollerblading community showed up for my wedding is beautiful, and so I thought that was spectacular.
Also,
he's really good. No, he's actually really like he's got some real fucking like moves on those rollerblades, and I think she was kind of like, oh, okay, he can probably get it. I don't have to worry about him.
Yeah,
he's been rehabilitated. Move on. That's what KB said. I rehabilitated him. He's fine. He'll find his person.
Oh, I know you loved Edmund this entire time. I think it took me the last episode to really fall in love with Edmund.
Oh, wow.
Now I am where you are. I think you might still have a slightly bigger crush on him than I do. But
I just think he's hilarious. I want him on the podcast.
I want him on the podcast so bad. I think he would be hilarious.
I think we should get him a date. I think it should be Neil and Shelly get Edmund a date. I think we should matchmake for him. We'll swipe for him.
I don't know who I know to set this man up with. I know a lot.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
But I don't know who I would set him up with.
You do have you do have to have some amount of like, get the fuck out of here, like where you don't take it seriously. Like you just have to be like, nah, like he's just wilding. I don't know, like I don't know what's happening. Like just let him go do his thing. I'm just gonna be here on the computer for a second, and like eventually he's like, I'm sorry, like. Like, he usually figures it out, but, like, he does have some challenges, I think. But, no, I think he's a sweet guy. His mom was, like, a real... but then she doesn't show up to the wedding, man, and, like...
I didn't get that. So we do see the mom, and she meets KB. She gives her blessing, and, like... I'm not trying to judge her, but I don't understand what would take precedence over your child's wedding. She could have had a medical emergency, could have been a work. I don't know, but like, if you're going,
it sounded to me like this was not uncommon behavior. Because wasn't he like I thought he grew up in like the foster system even and stuff. So like,
so is that his mom or is that his foster mom?
Well, I don't know. That's the thing. It could be like it could be his biological mom, and then like. He had foster parents or whatever as well. I don't know, but I don't know what the exact, but I thought that was his biological mom. But then like, I feel like she just has some issues that they didn't really go into. And so she's unreliable. And so I think that really sucks for him. So.
Well, she did say, like, she gave her blessing, I think. She did tell KB how much she likes her. She did tell her not to be like the other daughter-in-laws and share all their secrets or whatever. I thought they had a moment. I really liked the mom, actually. I thought she was so adorable. Obviously has her own difficult relationship history, but not sure why she didn't show up, but I think my heart was just more broken for Edmund more than anything. Because I think it sounded like he would have really wanted her there. So I don't know what took precedence, but something did, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm skipping ahead. I love that his teacher showed up for him. I thought that was like so sweet. Yeah. And I'm so glad he had somebody there.
Yeah.
as he was.
Although I think her anecdote was like, I was like, I get it, but also like, Jesus, that makes so much sense. Like when she was like, you taught me like I can teach my way, because I felt like what she was saying was like other teachers would judge her for letting him be kind of a lunatic a little bit during
Yeah.
class. So she
Yeah.
was like, you'd be dancing. Like you taught me I can let my kids be dancing while they're learning because you could pay attention, but you needed to get that energy out or whatever. And so like, I thought that was a really like nice, like, but then I also was like, oh yeah, that motherfucker could not sit still. There's no way that he had to have been the most handful of fucking handfuls as a kid. He's got a lot of energy. So
Does gets out and rollerblading. So skipping back, I think we see our first reunion. We start to see them crack a little bit and start to fight. So one of the fights that they have is about I think a lot of stuff happened off camera. Like according to KB, Edmond was just a different person on camera versus off. Who knows? But yeah,
fair, that could happen, right? Like there are people who will like they'll like pick a fight and throw a fit, and then it's like cameras are on, and it's like happy face, and then you're like, but fuck off, like So I could see where if that did happen, again, we can't ever see, right? Because like that's how the show works. But like if that's what happened, I could see how it makes her feel gaslit and insane, and that does drive you crazy.
For sure.
He could have done some of that. I don't know. But
we don't know. Which sucked obviously for her if that was the case.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess there's a throwaway comment he made about or something. She wanted him to get ready for what was it? The cowboy get together. Whatever, Western.
It was
cowboy.
a Western. It was like a line dancing club that had like a rodeo bowl.
Yeah. And she had a busy day. She just wanted him to like go do something and like pick something up. And like it wouldn't have taken him a long time. And anyways, they have this, I guess he sees Nick and Annie, and Annie's like, you're perfect to Nick. And he's like, you don't ever say nice things to me. That understandably set KB off. They had to fight about that. That was not a great moment.
No.
Yeah. I guess I feel like KB knew the entire time. Maybe she didn't. Maybe it was a last minute decision, but I feel like she knew she was going to say no. Like I could tell she was going to say no. So I guess I don't get why she went all the way to wedding day, unless she was just still kind of back and forth in her head. But to me, at times, it seemed like she was so frustrated with him. And I don't know why she just didn't break things off.
I don't know if it's true, but didn't we? I thought we confirmed that at one point. I thought like you get more money if you make it to the wedding day versus not.
It's possible.
So if you do, then that's why she just wanted that extra payout, right?
Yeah.
And so like I do think you make more if you let them do the actual like wedding filming and actually say yes or no up there. I think you might get more money. And so I'm not positive.
Yeah, could be. Yeah.
Someone please check us on that, or I'll look about it later on the internet, but we're not gonna have dead air anyway. If that's true, I think that could be why. But yeah, I thought there were times that I was just like, first of all, you treat him like as he's a child, and at this point, you're just kind of like, and that's fine because I'm definitely not marrying him. But I knew she wasn't going to marry him. Like, he does act like a child, so he does have a lot of those issues. But like, I don't think he's ill-meaning. I just think he's a hilarious, weird character who just says anything in his head somehow.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah. He is very, I mean, I think he did struggle. I don't know if he was seeing it, I don't think he wants to be like parented either. Like some people might want that. I don't think he wanted that. I think he actually did legit want a partner. And I don't think KB was going to be that for him because I think her role is more, I don't know if she's like that in all relationships, but I think with Edmond, she felt like she had to kind of parent him. More than a partner.
I mean, I do see her side if she's like, hey, I'm really busy. Can you go get like hats and belts? Sure. And then like, he's like, no, man, I got to cut my hair. And then like, she goes and does it anyway. And then he's like strutting his stuff and being like all like happy and excitable after he didn't help out. Like, no, I think that's something. I think that's something you gotta like talk to the person and tell them that, like, otherwise they don't understand in the moment that that's what the issue is. But like at the same time, that's not great to like. He could have just gone and done it, but like he can't just be like, no, man, like you do all that because you do the work, and I just show up when I want. I'm a toddler, you know.
I just make you laugh, and I think the problem was when he said like you don't say nice things to me. I think KB obviously hit her wall with that one, and that was a rough evening for them for sure. And I get it. Like he did make her look bad socially. Like he could have.
Yeah.
It was probably, for him, it's probably like an offhand comment, but
I mean, I get it, but you should really not like those things are really those things that are better left said elsewhere. But like just being like in the moment, you can be like I think escalating it at the moment probably wasn't great. Like for her to be like, what are you talking about? Blah, blah, blah. And then he doubles down. I think if he says it and you're like, I don't know. I think you just kind of got to play it off a little every you're like, I don't know, like, hey, you're great or whatever. You're just like, hey, you're great. Don't worry about it. And then like, don't worry about them. You're great. Like, we're awesome. And then like, he'd just be like, okay. Like he like, so I don't like, there is a bit of that digging in of like, I don't want to give him that because she has a real trigger of him comparing anyone else's relationship. And so that also triggers her. So I feel like otherwise, why not just be like, don't worry, baby, we're great. Like, or like, hey, we are perfect together. Okay. But like, you just say it. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like, why dig in and be like, why are you like, you know, like just be like, hey, don't worry about them. Like, be positive about it. But like, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think KB is just more direct and just wants, fair.
Not a good fit. One is very playful and childlike, and the other one is like I'm serious business.
Yeah, very serious. Yeah, so it's not gonna.
Those opposites often don't. They can attract, but they don't work out. So don't.
No. And then we'd see where they have the mountain date, where like Edmond, I guess, ignored her. Then he's all lovey-dovey because he got on a bike or something.
Oh yeah, the snowmobile or whatever. Which, by the way. My favorite thing is she's driving the snowmobile, but in a way that, like, you know for a fact both of them know, like, only one of us has the capability to safely operate this motor vehicle, and we know which of the two it is. And that's who was driving that vehicle. And I just think it's funny because, like, the way he was sitting was so, like, in the seat, like, whee! And I'm like, this motherfucker. I just was dying. But then he's like, but then she's like, you're fucking, and like, you just start all this shit. And now you're like, oh, I'm basking in the glory of this beautiful scene. And I do get it is like feeling gaslit when he like, if he blows some shit up and then they're like, no, seriously, we have to film, the lights lose it. Like, go stand on that. He's like, I'm going to look longingly from this rock. Like, don't interrupt
nothing
my
happened.
longing.
Like the past 2 hours don't exist or whatever happened.
Yeah, exactly. And so I get that. Like, if that's what happened, that's infuriating. But also, then he's like, I just want to sit. He's like, I don't know what's that. Why are you trying to harsh my mellow, baby? And you're like, because I don't know, maybe because you just shit on her for 2 hours on a car ride. I don't know anymore. That's what she says.
Just another man who wants to eat his chalupa on a mountain.
Yep. Can I just have my, he has his hot chocolate. Can I just have my hot chocolate, baby, while I'm on this rock?
That's how we should have titled the episode, Hot Chocolates and Chalupas.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'll rename it in Spotify. Because, like, it's fucking stupid. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, it's like a very, like, several people have this don't harsh my mellow vibe that I'm just like, get the fuck out of here, dude. I don't know.
No, like she's upset. Like, and I don't think he's capable of like meeting her where she's at emotionally.
No.
He's just not there. Which is
I
fine.
think he has a lot of growth to do. I think it takes a lot of patience though. And that's whether like, God bless whoever has that much patience. Cause I think he needs a little bit of extra work, therapy.
Oh, sure.
And like,
I mean, I think
he's like very, But at the same time, I think the motherfucker's hilarious. He's the
I
funniest
think
guy.
I like him as a person. I don't like relationship Edmond, but I just like Edmond because he's hilarious. He is hilarious. But relationship Edmond's kind of sucks a little bit. Like not great.
I'm not sure. I think relationship Edmond has a lot of work to do, but like hangout friend Edmond is like a hilarious joy to have around, I think. So like,
I mean, this man has taken us every which direction on this show.
I mean,
from crying about not getting to have sex with her, which I still think is gross.
Yeah, I mean that was a whole. Well, that was not
licking her toes every chance he gets, licking and rubbing. Just
dude, I love when he was putting on the rollerblades and he kissed her foot, and she's just like, "You're a freak," and he's like, "Ha ha ha!" And that's what I love about him. Like he's like, "I know, baby, I love them feet, and I love it." Like, be like, let your freak out, Edmond. It's great. I love it. It's fucking great. This guy's great. So.
Yeah,
I mean, at the same time, he probably should grow emotionally a lot. So,
he needs to what?
Grow emotionally a lot, you know.
Oh yeah. I was like, someone get this man to therapy ASAP, but also he is just such a character.
Oh yeah, I think he should. Again, if anyone can get a hold of him, please get him on the horn. We got to get on. We got to interview this man.
We will find him. Interview. We don't even need to do that online. We will find him.
Do whatever. We'll hang out. We'll pay for a meal. Whatever. Like whatever you want. We're just gonna hang out. We're gonna have a good time.
We will come to your
dating advice.
Dating derby. That's the other way to give dating advice.
Yep, that's right.
That's right. We do.
Dating advice. So there we go.
So Edmond, we're ready for you.
Yeah. I think we can do a lot of good work.
Go to therapy. Do your work.
I mean, you could go to a therapist, or you could do it on the internet with two completely unqualified strangers. That's the other alternative.
To unpack all your emotional stuff.
I'd say do one or the other. Don't do both.
I'd say do both.
Okay, well, do both, please.
Have it as a supplement to your actual therapist.
I don't know. I'm glad. I don't think they would have worked out, so I don't think they should have been together. But yeah, I feel bad for him. I feel like he kind of got steamrolled a little bit. But
he got what?
Steamrolled a little bit.
Yeah. I think maybe he just needs a guy who's serious and somebody who does stuff. I think she really, and I think most women probably would despise I think she's always going to be the thinker in that relationship, like doing everything. And Edmond's just going to be there. Yeah. And it's going to be a lot of emotional toll on her. And I do think, I mean, there's a lot of reasons she said no, but I think that probably weighed in on her. Like, everything's going to fall on me. Like, this person's not reliable. Like, he's funny and he's there in some capacity. And he's like, you know, he can be nice, can be sweet, but like ultimately, I think all the brain work of everything's going to fall on her, especially like they're both ready to have kids. And I think it's her. Yeah. It's all going to be on her. It would have been on her.
Yeah. Like, you mean like, oh, you got to get like, did you get the kids from soccer practice? Just like, no, I was practicing for hide and seek in the cabinets before they got home. And it's like,
check it out. No. I found the best hiding spot in the house.
Like, oh, I did it. Or like, oh, I built a blanket fort like in the living room for when they get home. And it's like, but you have to go get them for that to happen. Like, he's like, but I thought you got it. Or I'm not saying he's an insane person. That's insane. But like, I do feel like maybe he's a little less like I think he has a lot of that play energy and not a lot of the like structured energy, which I think there's a balance to be had there to some degree, or someone who doesn't mind that. You could just be two people who are fine with that, and you just both goof off and do whatever, and you don't have to be so serious. But I think she wants something serious. Like, she wants serious conversation and things, and
I think she's looking for someone like a partner, and Edmond's not a partner.
No,
he's
not
going to be her child.
Probably,
but he's not a partner. And I mean, just thinking about having kids and like everything you have to do for them, like it's all going to be on her. So yeah, I think she did make the best decision for herself. I think Edmond, I don't know, he really grew on me. This man has so many sides to his personality. I don't even know what you would categorize this man as. Like,
I don't know.
We've seen most of this. I don't know.
There might be a lot. He's a lot. He's a big personality, and I love it. That's what I think is great about him. Huge personality, but like, takes a very specific person to deal with that big of a personality, like, for sure. And
Yeah.
I think patience is the big one, and the ability to disregard some of it as just like, I know you're throwing a tantrum, and I'm just like, I'm over here, whatever. Just throw your tantrums fine. I'll be back in a second. And sometimes you just got to disengage a little and be like, just work it out yourself for a second.
I think for someone like KB, that was always going to be very difficult.
Yeah.
So,
now we get to the bombshell. Fucking Megan and Jordan.
Did not. I really thought they were my number one couple. I think I have a lot of number ones this season. Let's be honest. As more episodes came out, but Jordan and Megan, I was so certain. I was certain he would say yes for sure, and I was pretty certain she would too. Like, I don't think I saw it going this way this fast. I don't know if they both said yes if they would have lasted, but I didn't see it going. Yeah.
So did you not see a problem at the party?
Which party?
The reunion party mid-season between her and Mike, the discussion between her and Mike. That wasn't like a red flag to you?
We'll refresh my memory.
They go to the lodge or whatever, and then like she's talking to Mike or whatever, and like he's all like, hey, like, I don't know, I'm just gonna like, I mean, I thought about like message like DMing you or whatever, but like if you're happy, you DM me, but if you're not, if you don't DM me, but if you aren't happy, I'm
around. Yeah, I do remember that.
But here's the thing. Like, as he's saying that and talking about how good they'd be together, she's like, I fucking am, and playing with her hair. And I'm like, oh, is Megan gonna fuck Mike? And like, I'm 90% sure she's like, and then she dumps Jordan because he can't live this fucking stupid billionaire lifestyle or what the fuck ever she's living, where he's like, I don't know, I work. I don't go play tennis or golf at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday. Like, I have a job. Like, what do you do? Like, I can't live that. And she knew all of these things. And then still, I'm like, fucking Mike.
I think it's one thing to like know it, but it's another thing to like for her to experience it. I think she had to go through that to understand whatever it was. I think in theory, I mean, Jordan's great. I really liked him. I just thought he was so great. Like, especially when he's talking to her about Luca and he's like, bond with him and like that. I really love that scene when they're in the kitchen and he's like, I want to buy him. So like, can I buy him stuff? This and the other. He's like, you don't need to buy him anything. Like, you can buy him Legos or whatever. But he was like, just spend time with him, get ice cream with him, like hang out with him. That's the stuff that's going to matter to him. And like, just the way Jordan spoke or communicated, I just really liked so much about him as a person. And they are two very different people. I think we saw that in like something simple as them going out to eat at restaurants. Like, she wants fancier things and he doesn't. Both are fine. But yeah, it just wasn't seeming like after like, I mean, in retrospect, it wasn't working out for either of them, I don't think. And yeah, I don't know what his job. I don't think we still know what his job is. I'm assuming he talked about it off air and not on air because I don't really.
He's an like a transportation manager.
Yeah.
I actually do know what he does, which is hilarious. I think it's publicly known, but someone I know apparently knows someone that works with him.
Really?
So I know the company he works for, actually, like the name of the company. And so like, it's a logistics company. And so, like he's like an operations manager, I think, for it, which is just like, 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 good job.
Yeah.
But again, like, regular job. So,
right.
I don't know. So yeah, I'm like, I don't understand. And yeah, I think, I don't know, man. It just seems pretty delusional for her to be like, I didn't really know what it would be like. And I'm like, you sure about that?
Yeah.
You sure about that? That's why? Like, come on. Like, so she's not fucking stupid. It just, she doesn't want it.
I think she thought she could take him and he would adapt quickly to her lifestyle. And that didn't happen. I think he's like very hesitant to step into her lifestyle. Like, obviously it sounds amazing, but I think he is very hesitant. And I think for her, she thought, oh, I can give him this. He will easily just, who wouldn't want that, I guess, and was the thought going through her head, I think.
Yeah.
So I think she thought it was going to be an easier transition than it was. And yeah, I mean, she admits at the end, like, she didn't think about Luca in terms of, oh, I can't just run off and do everything I want, which I think you still can, but that's my thought. Whatever. I'm not whatever. I take that back. I don't mean it like that. But I think there are compromises, obviously. But like something of like she wants to travel, I think you can still do that with a kid. Like there'll be some adjustments, but I think she wants more freedom and more. I just don't think she thought it through enough. Because I definitely think there are ways to compromise and do it, but not. I don't think she wanted to give up her lifestyle completely or at all, really. Like she didn't want to get to.
I think she wanted no.
Yeah, we can't do that. No, she did not. She wanted to keep her lifestyle as is and just assume Jordan would.
Yeah, she wanted him to be like, yeah, like you have all the money, and I guess now I'll just like rely on that. And he's like, I'm not comfortable with that. And then to her, she's like, well, that's no fun because now I can't just have fun. Also, you can't. Like, I don't know how he's 5, right? I thought his son was 5. No,
he's 5.
He's in fucking kindergarten. You can't just fly to somewhere for 2 weeks and like leave the country if you have custody of your child that week. Like, that's not how that works. You just
I've seen people do it. Like I have friends that do it. I don't know how they do it, but I've seen it.
Sure. I mean,
it does happen. But I think also with his diabetes, like that would be another challenge to travel with that and probably figure all that out.
Also, I don't think Jordan wants to be jet setting all the time.
No,
like I think he's also like, hey, like, can we just like, I thought it was interesting because I had the Megan conversation at one point recently. And the funny thing is, watching it, I was on the other side. I was on Jordan's side of the fence on the talking thing, where she's like, I just need more stimulation. Like, what are we supposed to do? Just sit in silence? And his response is, sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, honestly, so I had that conversation previously of like, I'm the more talkative and my partner's more quiet. And so that was like a thing. And so, but there was a point where she was like, I'm just not that way, like per se. And like, it's nice to just enjoy being together too. And here's the thing, I've come to very much appreciate that time as well. And so I think there is that balance to it, which is great.
Yeah.
And so I think she is expecting, I think she's a person who has never failed. And she's afraid of failing because everything's so easy for her. Because she's super smart and super talented. And like, she has a great personality. So there's nothing that she couldn't get that she like anything she wanted. I'm sure she has the smarts and wherewithal to get. So I feel like when you haven't experienced like a major setback, you become you're like, I don't see how this works. Versus like, oh, let's like, I've had a major. So she's gonna run the jet set with fucking Mike or whatever, and his fucking pillars of health or whatever bullshit. Like, and then fuck that kid and his diabetes. How dare his immune system kill his islet cells? It has nothing to do with obesity, you dumb fuck. So, anywho, being stupid and arrogant, I'll give you one of the two.
I don't think she's going to go for Mike.
Oh, really? At the reunion, she's definitely going to say she fucked Mike.
We're in a relationship together. I don't know.
Shelly, are there betting sites? God, that's how we make money on this podcast. Don't like gotta cut the edit.
There probably are betting sites.
There like personal betting sites where you can put up whatever the bet you want?
Yeah,
we should have that as a bet of will she fuck Mike. We have 3 days to set this up. Someone set this bet up and tell me the odds over unders. I think
she's gonna like. We know she's dated a guy who's close to being a billionaire, and that's not Mike. I think she's gonna go back to that kind of guy.
No.
Yeah.
Mike's that kind of guy. Like, he doesn't have to work either. He's a real estate guy. He has a bunch of money. He doesn't work. He can go golfing at a 10 a.m. because he's like, I think he's like a real estate developer. So his job can be anytime. Like, it's not it's not a 9 to 5. It's I own shit and develop shit. So like, if I don't have a call at 10 to noon, I just don't schedule it and we go party. But then I manage I get on the computer and I do all this shit. So I think that's what she wants. She wants the like digital nomad boyfriend, husband.
Valid. I just don't see her with Mike really. I can maybe they hook. I just don't think they're together.
Watch the clip. Everyone watching this, watch that clip. I'm not saying they still are. I'm saying she did at least once. Look at those look at that eye fucking hair toss in at that scene at the party at the fucking lodge. And I was like, oh no. And I told myself maybe it's just the editing, maybe it's whatever. And then she's like, I can't because of our lifestyle and blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh, she slid into Mike's DMs. I'm out of here. This is sleazy bullshit. This isn't even this is my villain season. This is my smiting for the power of the Lord season. Do what's right. Jordan, good guy. Megan, villain. Get her out of here. Go have Mike.
What you and I are betting? What are we betting?
Oh, I'm
betting she didn't hook up with Mike. You're betting clearly that she did.
100% fuck Mike.
So what are we betting?
I don't know, $20. No, $20 that's not a fun. That's not a fun bet. Money's no fun because $20. What do we care? Like, not that's. I don't know. Is that rude but no? It's got to be a better bet. I don't know. I don't have.
Loser buys dinner next time. I don't know.
Sure.
We'll come up with something between now and the reunion.
Yeah, we'll come up with a good. Oh. I think it should be like winner or loser has to send. We'll pick a beverage of the winner's choice that the winner will choose. We'll be drinking that. Like if I lose, then I buy like whatever episode when we do the episode. I'll buy a bottle. Like I'll ship you or like do a Total Wine pickup for a bottle of something of your choice, and I'll drink the same thing. And that'll be it. Like
I like that. All right, done. Cool.
Winner's choice of a reunion beverage at the loser's expense.
Do not kill me with your alcohol choice. Like I don't do well with liquor.
I won't choose liquor. I'll pick a very nice bottle of wine though. Okay. Not too expensive, but like a nice one.
Yeah, okay. I trust you there.
Want. But no, I think she does though. I think she hooks up with Mike and I don't like it. I hate it. I hate being right.
I don't think you're right. We'll see.
I totally am. Someone, please, for the love of God, I'm gonna have to get. Okay, I'm gonna start doing more shorts. I'm gonna do a please.
Wait, what is the bet exactly? That she hooked up with Mike? Period, or she's still? What is that bet?
I think my bet is at some point after she broke up with Jordan, she hooked up with Mike, and that is confirmed or I don't know, reasonably rumored.
Okay, that she hooked up with Mike. So even if they talked, went on dates, whatever, she has to hook up with him for you to win. Is that what we're saying?
Oh, wait, went on dates?
I don't know how they're going to frame it. So, yeah.
Oh, went on dates, was hooked up.
Okay, so we'll say that. Okay, so they hooked up in some capacity. Okay.
Went on dates, I will say, I will argue if they went on a date, they probably fucked.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that one. Okay. So they hooked up and okay. I'm saying they did not. Okay. We'll see.
Oh, okay. You think didn't get together? I'm saying get together, quote unquote. Yes. Like went on dates. Yes. Or maybe did. Yeah.
Yeah. Just whoever.
Yeah. I'm not going to punish you with something. I'm not going to buy some fucking like Everclear crazy moonshine shit. I'm just saying, I'll pick a nice bottle, but if you win, pick a nice bottle, whatever you want. And I'll get it to you. And so, no, but I hated it. And then when she broke up with him, I was like, oh no, I think maybe I was right. I was hoping I was wrong, that I read those signals wrong, but it was gross.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll take that.
And then Jordan's saying he like broke his heart. Like, I wish I hadn't introduced her to my son. And that is soul crushing.
It is, especially because the son clearly, from what we heard, got really attached to Megan and just,
yeah, man. Like they met in person and like, I don't know, man. That's it's so brutal. I'm sorry, Jordan.
Can we talk? This is so off topic, Did you ever watch Laguna Beach or The Hills? Do you know who Lauren Conrad is?
I know the names. I never watched an episode, but I know what they are conceptually.
Do you know who Lauren Conrad is?
Yes, from The Hills. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Lauren
Megan
and a guy, right? Wasn't it Lauren and someone that was like a couple? No, from The Hills.
Brody for a while. She was with Stephen Coletti. She was with a
Oh, it
couple
might
of
have
guys,
been
I guess.
Brody. I don't know.
She didn't
Anyway,
end up with any of them.
um,
Anyways, Megan looks so much to Lauren Conrad to me, and I can't unsee it. And I
okay.
just feel like I'm watching Lauren Conrad too.
I
Yeah,
gotta
Google. Yeah.
I gotta Google this. Conrad.
She looks like a cross between her and who's that girl from Dead to Me? She kind of looks like her to me as well.
Wait, you think that looks like Megan?
Sometimes.
have
Linda Cardellini. Linda Cardellini and
Linda Cardellini. Interesting. Okay.
sometimes, yeah. But anyways, I can't like see Lauren Conrad when I look at her.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't know. I guess obviously it wasn't a good fit. I think that's better for everybody. I feel very bad for Jordan. He seemed like a really nice guy, unless I'm wrong. Sorry.
I wonder if this is
Seemed
one
like
of
a
those
kind
things,
person.
and one of those things like, 10, 15, 20 years from now. And it'll totally obviously depend on where she is in her life at that point. But she's going to look back and be like, oh, Jordan was should have stuck it out, should have tried to make it work. I do think it's hard because it seems like she's very extroverted, has this certain lifestyle. It seems like he's more introverted and has this other lifestyle. And like trying to mesh them together in 3 weeks just seems like a really
I mean, they could take more time. Like, I think that clearly would have been a better path.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't sound like that was the case, though. It sounded like she just didn't want to compromise. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe they get together. Man, if you look this up already and you're sandbagging this bet, I'll be so pissed. You're like, I already looked it up online, and they definitely no. Jordan and her kept dating, and they're married now. I'll be like, damn you! I didn't do research. Anyway,
no, I didn't look up anything online. I have seen rumors that she's with somebody else. Don't even know if that's true.
Okay.
I know nothing. They're so tight-lipped about like what's happening in their lives. Like, I think I don't know, when was this filmed? We know like 2 years ago, last year. They started selection 2 years ago. I think I read somewhere.
Yeah, and that's been like a year and a half. Yeah, something like that.
But I really don't know anything. But I totally could see where she's like, oh, Jordan, I actually worked it out. Potentially. Because they did like, I thought they were really, their lifestyles are very different and all that, but like they did seem to have a strong enough foundation, I thought, and they were both. I loved how he communicated with her. Like when she was like, "You're being annoying," he's like, yeah, sometimes I'm annoyed. You just got to tell me and it's fine. And like, I just loved how quickly he was just able to ground her. There's so much that I really like about Jordan. And I mean, Megan, I don't know. I liked her actually. I really did. And so, yeah, I think for me, like they seemed like the most stable couple, which is saying a lot this season, but they seem like the most stable couple of the season to me. Just like grounded and like, so I thought they would get engaged get married. So that one was a little shocking for me.
Me too.
Yeah. And I heard people say Jordan was going to call it off, or some of my friends we were talking about. I was like, it's not going to be
really?
Jordan.
No way.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way he's calling it off.
I think Jordan was happy with it.
I don't know if they got to wedding day, what he would have said. Like she obviously called it off before the wedding. If it happened, I don't know if they got to the altar, what either one of them had said at this point. Because I think he was getting kind of frustrated with like, this lifestyle isn't working. You're not considering XYZ. And this is like, like, I don't think he was ready to jump into Megan's lifestyle all of a sudden quickly. And I think they just had both different expectations of what that would look like. But I take marriage off the table. I still think they could potentially have gotten together maybe. I don't know how big of a deal the lifestyle. It's a big deal.
I guess it feels pretty big whenever, like, I don't know, he didn't want to be like, he was like, oh, I don't want to buy a $2 million house. Like, that's out of my range. And she's like, that's no money to me or whatever. And it's like, and he's like, well, that feels bad. Yeah. And so my argument is, it feels bad. And like, that's why equal rights is important, because imagine women being expected to do that at all times for men.
Yeah.
Like, don't have a job, be like, just I make the money and don't worry about it. And that's fine if that works for you. But like, I don't think we should have to have that expectation as like,
Yeah.
if that doesn't work for the both people in the partnership, then I think people have to make certain compromises.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
it's tough.
Yeah, I
So,
think he just wasn't ready for that, and she wasn't ready to give up what she had going on.
yeah,
So yeah,
which probably better for everybody at the end of the day, but I think
probably
it
for them to
gets
realize that, and then
preference.
especially having a kid and putting him in the middle of a wedding and all that, I think she did the right thing. She knew to call it off
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
So I'm excited to see where they're both. I think they're
Yeah,
the couple
I think the
probably
reunion is going to be
forward to.
crazy. So, you know,
Yeah,
we're going to see what happens at this reunion. It's going to be, hopefully we can do a lot as close to, oh, we can't do it live because the reunion is going to be like, I'm going to be in Arizona. Hmm.
we'll talk offline. We'll figure something
Yeah,
out.
we'll figure it out. But anyway, I might need to, but yeah, like if the closer we can do it, yeah, I think it'll be good to talk about because it's going to be ludicrous. I'm sure.
Yeah, because I do wonder if any of them. I don't think any of them stayed together. Maybe Jordan
I
and
doubt
Megan.
it.
I don't
Yeah.
think Ali and Anton. Definitely don't think KB and Edmond. I wonder if
No.
anybody else got together. Like, I'm curious to hear about Joe and Casey. I do
Yeah.
want to see Patrick, and I really was rooting for Patrick and Anna. Probably didn't happen.
Yeah,
But
Patrick and Anna. I think Anna's out. I think she's like, no, that's
yeah,
fair. I feel bad for Patrick. I do feel like Patrick was a little bit of like a douche of being like, I didn't do that at all. I wasn't heartbroken. I just love. And I was like, no, you were kind of like, hey, Anna didn't want to do it, so then I settled. And like,
yeah,
just admit it. Be like, I probably shouldn't have been with Casey. Like, you should have been like, yeah, I didn't shoot. Like,
yeah.
but then she was like, you didn't choose anyway. So like, it was a whole. But yeah, I'm like, just let it go, dude. It's okay. Like, don't.
I think if you're in love with somebody and your heart obviously got broken,
Yeah.
and you're like, I still like this person, I think you just kind of. I think it's just a weird situation. No, in a normal world, you're not at a point where like you're breaking up with somebody and somebody's right there and you really like them. And why couldn't they be it? Like that doesn't happen. So I can understand like feelings might just get transferred or confused because it's a whole thing. It's a whole mind fuck that you're going through.
Yeah.
So I can see where you'd be like, okay, well, sure. One day I love this person, even for Nick. And then next day, oh, maybe it's that person.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have time to process shit. Like you're just.
Oh yeah, you're just doing shit. You're just doing stuff. So
yeah, you're just going, and you're like no time to sit and be like, is this what I want? Is this real? Yeah. So I can see where like not giving anyone a free pass. I can totally see how it happened. Where you'd be like, oh, this other person likes me enough. Why not just go here? Especially feeling rejected or down or feeling like
I know. Yeah, the whole situation is meant to spur that anyway, right? Like, because you're like, I don't know, we were all talking and it was fine, so now it's fine, right? And so you're like, it's a whole thing. So I get it, but yeah, like I do think it makes it stressful. It's ridiculous. It's torturous for people. But they're with us, but it's our entertainment. So hey, that's where we are as a society, people. I'm just putting a mirror up to society. I don't know what that's from anyway.
Love is blind.
That's right. I'm gonna show the world the evil of the relation. Anyway, I think we covered it pretty good. We're getting up to
I think we covered it. We got our bet set.
Yeah, we got a bet in. We'll have an episode for the reunion for sure. We're gonna figure that out logistically, and then hopefully I'll get these converted to Spotify episodes at some point as well. These are all under YouTube Live. So Is Love Blind Podcast at Instagram. Hopefully we'll have some more content up there eventually. Go to your podcatcher of choice, Is Love Blind Podcast. Spotify and Apple Podcasts are the top two, and you can subscribe there. Please tell a friend to subscribe, rate us, review us on iTunes, subscribe on iTunes, all those things. Jesus, I don't know. Click the thumbs up. I don't know. Whatever. Do thing. Engage. That's it. I think
so. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for me, folks.
All right. Bye, everyone.